Let me lock in because I just got punched in my mouth with the other Florida State. He won by 10 points because I threw 3 interceptions. But I forced 5 interceptions, just couldn't freaking score. Team got too much torque. Baylor good, but my team nice. We just, you know how I do with extra power teams. You get to doing too much. Like I said, we forced 5 interceptions, so I should have won that game. Yeah. It's time to lock in for real, man. Every game should be a test match.
The Florida State Seminoles ready to open another season at the Dome. We got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Noles' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway.
Let's go.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He gets a block. He's on the loose.
Freaking took a bad angle. Come on, man.
You're
doing too much.
This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinators.
I got my boys in the franchise. Let's go.
They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrendered.
Bringing the heat. Gets away. That pass is well off target.
You're taking that pressure too long to get there.
Convert on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Sorry. Good job, defense.
Good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Sends him back in motion. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here. here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker out.
Turning it on! And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Coming off a 12-1 season in 2023, last season was one of the biggest collapses in college football history for Mike Norvell and the Seminoles. And guys, they have to turn it around.
And now they're in a seminal moment for this program, right? Like, they have to respond. They had more inches of snow at Doak Walker Stadium last year than they had wins, period. They floundered. It was not a good season, Palmer. They've got to respond or else it's going to get bad in Tallahassee.
They got to start fast. To me, that's the biggest key for the Seminoles this year. They got to put some wins together to build that confidence, to regain that Seminole mindset of being a dominant program once again.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. The sure hands, it's White. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean now? It means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover on the field.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the off-tackle play here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Thomas.
No.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
It's not a good play, dude.
45 on his way. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Robinson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. There he goes! Up to 45 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the... Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Oh, let's wrap up and make a tackle this time.
This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, good pull, Freeman McNeil. I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical and just finding those guys that can feed you in your offense. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Quarterback keeper. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting a design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Still on his feet at the 40.
I'm gonna ban that formation soon. That joint, you can't see it.
Was made, but not before. That completion gets them 30 plus.
Man, no juke. You can't see the freaking formation. Good.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
It's not about the numbers out there. You just can't see it.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Tagged out of the air. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Fouls through the defense. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Got some room, made it to the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line out front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Gashes the heart of the knee. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, no!
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over the Stallions. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Got a little space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bruins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
But how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call same page here. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop.
Illegal man downfield. Oh my God! Oh my God, but you get bailed so bad.
In this area of the field, you want to get heat on the quarterback, but that roughing the passer penalty gives up a first and goal. Defense in press coverage. They'll try the toss to the left.
Man, it's trash, man.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. And his throw is incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easy.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Look at this, bro.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all.
I'm trying to serve him.
Incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. As that's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
76.
And he never had a chance.
Sorry, I'm not playing. Do you realize they get this stuff from me?
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively.
I'm about to play like everybody else. They get it from me.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Pittman.
Less catch by the big target. Those big tight ends you can tell in football are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds a tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The give to the tailback. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Whoa, now. Okay, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. No, you can't. You ain't past the 50. You used it.
So much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country.
They don't got no arm out there.
Was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield.
Come on, you can't get beat inside, Jones.
Chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses, too, throwing it. You got to be able to make good decisions. You got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone.
Niggas beat the second play, bro.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Breaks the tackle. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Showing the arm strength down the
Oh, man, why you give me that?
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Seminoles will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He rifles one deep to the left. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Using the quick game.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Buys a little time. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Turning it on! Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Fights off a defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Getting the quarterback on the move.
Cross my zones.
UCLA. A great catch and run for 6.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. The quick out. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
I was at an orange. They didn't pressure.
Defense got a hand on it.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game,
no pressure at all.
Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting the ball down. They're going to force you to throw the football down the field.
Still looking on the move. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, that's exactly why
But he threw that at Green, 2 people in his face.
The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass. We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than
just plowing ahead. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium. And on that fourth down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
Like, I don't, come on, man.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And the Noles get it past the sticks. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field, but especially once you start to get this deep in territory. But you're also, field goals aren't 100% of this distance. It's a little bit of a longer kick. Just trying to keep this drive alive and trying to go get extra points.
Second down coming up. Might be calling a hot route. Under fire.
Oh my God.
Now they face third down.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for
Come on.
down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can.
What a good game. He scored off 2 glitches.
There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ball game.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
The throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Looking for the end zone. and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This offense isn't calling the dogs out in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay.
There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UMass pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Minutemen were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Now they've got even real breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The offense will have to use
freaking do.
time out in the half. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Castellanos.
Look at that. Right through my hands, dude. Perfect timing.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up.
You really trash.
Finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll put the ball in play.
Okay, what happened with Oklahoma? Cry about it.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this offense, you can tell, just still.
Congrats, you took in a 72 overall cornerback.
It's the fourth quarter, first down. That's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be taken down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
You saw how you scored.
Right here to end the game.
Fires to the middle. He's open.
Saw exactly how you scored.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
And until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right.
You don't hear it out.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's taking the deep shot. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And he's going to go down as time has run out.